Network Entertainment.
Welcome to the third episode of Walang Edit with me, Leland Lim. I'm still with my co-host, Jed Gregorio.
It's a boy.
Yeah, so this is a new podcast where we talk about... Basically, we have unfiltered conversations with very notable people. Creatives. Comedians, artists, content creators, you know. People that you would see on your feed. Diba? And tonight, or today, or this afternoon... we have a very, very special guest. So, baka may makalimutan ako. So, our guest for this episode is an improviser, an actress, singer, model, host. She's also done commercials for both local and international brands. A key figure, and a superstar in Manila's improv scene since 2006. Wow!
Hey.
With her home team, Spit Manila. Together, they have sold out the biggest theaters in Metro Manila multiple times. Woo! So this is not a one-time, big-time kind of, thing. She relocated to New York in 2014.
Correct.
Is that right?
Correct.
Studying improvisation at prominent theaters including Magnet, The Pit, The Treehouse, under Chicago, teachers like Sharna Halpern. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Correct.
Kevin Mullaney and Jonathan Pitts.
Yeah.
She's the co-founder of Third World Improv, ladies and gentlemen. Manila's first dedicated improv school. Still active, right?
At the moment, we are on break, but in a few months, we'll be back again.
We'll be back.
Yes.
And she's also one half of the musical improv duo A to Z alongside Zaris Mendioro, the host of the new podcast, Tawa Let's.
Yeah.
Featuring comedy interviews with improv twist. Ladies and gentlemen, the very wonderful Miss Aaron Cristobal.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that introduction.
Did you like that?
All true. Facts.
Nice.
Yeah, we do research here.
Yes,
before
We do
yes,
our
yes.
homework. We do our homework.
Yeah.
Perfect. What's my zodiac sign?
Your zodiac sign
Obviously,
is
Aries.
Aries.
No, a few months before that.
Taurus.
Also an earth sign.
Capricorn.
Correct.
Capricorn.
Third time
The
is
research
the charm.
speaks for
I
itself.
miss. Ang dami ko sinabi, yun yung na-miss ko. Yung zodiac sign. But how are you? Like, it's been a while since we really had a chat.
Exactly.
The first time I met you was in La Union.
Yes.
That was the time na we really got to hang out together
Correct.
with Z.
Yes.
So,
you know what? It's funny because I want to mention a story that I told you over the break.
Okay.
Where 2 years ago, we were doing a comedy tour and Zaris reads tarot cards.
right.
Okay.
And she read Dylan's cards and she asked, do you want to ask a question? Sabi niya, no, I don't need to ask a question. And Zaris just started saying, it says here that there's something that you've been meaning to let go of. Bitawan mo na yan. Because once you do, tuloy-tuloy na yan.
Oh, I think I know what this
And
was.
this might be your job. And then that's when
Yeah.
your girlfriend looked at you like, what?
We didn't even say shit.
Yes. And here you are now with the podcast.
Yes.
Right.
And
Just saying.
2 years later. Judd, it's a sign. I
no.
think.
Hopefully, I get to let that go.
Biglang naging prim and proper. Hopefully. Yeah.
Yes.
Zaris, if you could read my cards, please read me the same cards that you read for Leland.
Dapat ganon din.
Dapat same. You have to do it in La Union though.
Yun.
Yeah.
Okay lang. An excuse to go there.
Yeah.
But
Very galing.
speaking of that tour, it was very fun because it was in a very, I wouldn't say hostile environment. Kasi ang init nun. Nandun tayo, hottest day of the year.
Correct.
So,
I remember.
si Ray, another stand-up comedian that we were with, parang naghubad na siya habang nagsiset. So, pawis na pawis siya. And then, I think I went before you guys dun sa isang show. And then, my girlfriend, sabi niya, hey, I wanna watch these two. I haven't, seen them live. And then, nung pinapanood nyo nila, ang warm-up nyo na word, naalala ko pa, is gulaman.
Okay.
Habang nag-improv kayo. So, someone shouted, gulaman.
This is the placenta.
This is the placenta. Tapos sabi, okay, sige, paano nila gagawin to? And then you went on about gulaman for like 10 to 15 minutes. Tama ba? Mga ganun time. And my girlfriend was blown away. Na parang, sabi niya sa akin, hey, you could do it. No, I can't. I can't do that. That's like years and years of training. So, yeah, it was fun.
That was fun. Yes, I remember that. Was that the one with 2 shows?
Yes.
Ayon. And then the second show, mainit din. Tapos the island had no ice.
Yep.
The area had no ice.
The entire area, like everywhere you go, karinderya, restaurant, convenience store, walang yelo. So we
made a song about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Insane.
Dang, that's crazy.
I thought you were there.
Nah, but I saw the videos about it, and I definitely remember the image of Ray opening his shirt with a shirt open.
Yeah, he
performing.
posted that video. Yeah,
I watched it like 100 times that same day.
Yeah, but ito, I want to talk about also. I know that you guys are famous for being, the main group for improv here. I mean, leading, pioneer, superstars.
Wow,
of
thank
the improv.
you. Yes.
You are. I mean, you are. Spit Manila is top tier.
If we're not mistaken, you guys are top in Asia, right? Like the leading improv group in Asia. Is that correct?
I don't want to toot our own horn.
Come on.
Toot, toot. Yes.
There we go. Consider
Spit
it
is
tooted.
like, ano yun? Creme de la creme.
Ooh,
thank you.
the upper echelon.
The upper echelon.
The
upper echelon.
Mismo.
I think it's also because we've been together the longest. Like, there's no other improv group in Asia that's been together for more than 20 years.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
How was that? How did that, come to be? Like, were you born into it?
Wow.
It's
like, did you start your career doing, okay, I'm gonna do improv? Or was it like accidental na, okay, there's a thing called improv, I'm gonna try it out?
Personally, I got to watch it first after school. So they were performing outside Katipunan. There was a place called Magnet Cafe.
Okay.
And I went to watch the shows, and I knew Missy Maramara because she was a professor at my school. So she saw me in the audience, and then one day was like, "Hey, do you want to join? Because we're trying to get more players for the group." And I was very hesitant at first. I was very shy, guys. Believe it or not, I used to be a shy girl. Okay,
Pre-improv.
Yes. Speaking only when spoken to, that kind of person. So when Missy invited me to be a part of this, and I was such a big fan of Whose Line Is It Anyway, sabi ko, sige, I'll join your rehearsals. And I would go every single week. I enjoyed it, but I knew I was bad.
Okay.
I was
Wait, how
not
old were
doing
you?
well. 19.
19. Okay.
Yes. So at that time then, nobody went to a school for it. So nag-workshop lang yung iba doon to teach us the games and stuff. So there wasn't like a module to follow. So when someone wouldn't be funny, there was no like constructive criticism you could give. It was just like, hindi ka nakakatawa eh. Alam ko nag-yes and ka, pero hindi nakakatawa eh. That was the feedback. So we had to work with that kind of feedback. Di naman.
Okay.
I would say that as a stand-up comedian, mas nakaka-demoralize when you do open mics and people are just like this.
Yeah.
So this one was, they would try to give constructive criticism, but because there was no foundation, it was more collaborative. Why do you think, what would have made this work better?
To reflect on it as a group.
Yeah. So naging trial and error siya until, we became the group we are today.
Gets.
What pushed you? Because like 14 years ba?
Ako?
Yeah.
06. So
That's like, no.
19?
18 years? 19 years.
that's crazy.
You're
Yes.
Nasa ka na, LeBron James.
Actually.
Ka na, year ka na.
Yeah,
Almost
for real.
20 years.
Yeah.
For real,
Sakto
for real.
Ikaw ang LeBron James
ng
ng improv
Thank
sa
you.
Pilipinas.
Love it.
Sakto
And
nga
I'm in the
eh.
starting 5 still.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
And you're like the main host, right? So you're like the playmaker then, just like LeBron.
Yeah, you've been the rookie of the year.
You know what? I'm gonna start calling myself LeBron James.
Kamusta, LeBron?
Guys, look at the thing.
I'm
Aaron
LeBron.
the LeBron. The
Yeah.
queen.
The queen.
The queen.
Sakto, you said in your intro nga that Spit is her home team. So,
Yes.
naging NBA team na.
Technically, though, the LeBron would be Ding Dong. Because Ding Dong was founding member pa.
Right.
So he's been with the group since 02. Yan ang...
How old was he when he joined the group?
Wow, I don't know actually. I don't know how old he was. Maybe in late 20s, possibly late 20s.
Was that the median
or
age
30s
of the group when in its first year? Mga 20s kayo.
Yes. Well, no, in the beginning, konti lang kaming early 20s. It was me, Kenneth, Happy, and Maliksi who were like the young ones.
Okay.
The young Avengers.
But you were, I think ikaw yung LeBron. Kasi nag-join ka, teenager ka eh.
Totoo.
Actually,
LeBron started like 18.
Kid prodigy.
You started 19. So parang, okay.
Yeah.
Grabe yung longevity. Doon ako like pinaka natutuwa.
Thank you.
Never ba kayo nagka-hiatus?
I think we did post-pandemic. No, not post-pandemic. During the pandemic. Post-pandemic. Yung hiatus namin was more of because we were kind of tired already.
Tired how?
We were teaching and the shows weren't getting filled as much as we wanted and nalalagas yung members namin because people were moving abroad, you know. Okay. So there was a time actually, and I remember this, when me and a few Spit members were talking about, you know what? We can just retire and then give the floor to the students. Because the students were doing so well. If you saw Judd's group, oh my God. When they performed in their recital, umiyak kami.
Talaga?
Teachers, like 4 teachers in a row na umiiyak kami. Ang galing-galing nila. So we were like, you know what? They're doing so well. We're okay to let this go. At that time, when we absorbed members. Our former students were Carl, Ae, Cara, Angelica, Papu. We absorbed them. And then parang we were like, parang let's just let them stay with housekeeping because they had their own group also. Ayaw nila pumayag. They were like, no, we're Spit and we're gonna keep on doing this. We're gonna do more shows. Ae was the one who was really like, hindi pwede. And then one day, Papu said, why don't we put our stuff online? Because we never put any of our stuff online.
It was Papu who said that.
Papu was the youngest during this time.
Yes. He was
the youngest. Always the youngest.
It's always the youngest,
like, let's do it. Let's put some content out there.
Yeah. Sila yung nag-light ng fire na, let's do it. And I remember when we were putting out our content, we were in Bohol at that time, I think, for a show. And then all of a sudden, we were like, bakit ang taas ng engagement bigla? Tas notification after notification. And we were just watching our page like, whoa, this is crazy. So we decided to make it a regular thing, post every week. And like every content creator, ganun naman talaga, diba? Just keep posting and it'll reach that audience.
Yep.
That's what happened.
So you just need to be consistent in posting. You don't have to post every day, but it wouldn't, kumbaga, hindi siya magkiklik if you're not gonna post consistently, weekly.
At least weekly, yeah.
Kasi ako din eh. Like, I've known Spit ever since college pa lang. Pero, I wasn't, seeing you guys online.
At all.
At all. Walang content. What was the mentality? Why you guys, were you guys hesitant in putting your content out there?
Like before Papu.
Why so though?
Because if ever we were gonna do it, I remember we brought this up a few times. And then when we would record the shows, ano yung equipment namin? Camera, tripod. Ang pangit ng quality.
Okay.
Like, even if we edited it ourselves, the lighting, the sound, right? All you're gonna see is a camera at the back, people standing up or sitting down. So we were like, I don't know if our improv can translate online because you kind of have to be there to experience it. But then when we decided to hire Kobe, who is the biggest genius of all multimedia arts gods, right? Kobe is our videographer and our editor and a former student also of
nag-improv din siya. Okay.
Yeah. So that's another thing.
So he gets it too. He gets the language.
That's very important. Because I can say the same thing sa stand-up. You can't just hire anyone to do, the videos, the audio. You need to have someone behind the camera who has an understanding of the performance.
Yeah.
Ano yung punchline? Kailangan ko mag-close up dito. Kailangan ko mag-zoom out dito. I need to get the reaction of the audience. Hindi mo yun magagawa kung you're just a videographer, no offense, who doesn't know stand-up at all. Hindi mo alam yung environment. So that's a good thing that Kobe was part of the improv community already.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And the way Kobe edits the videos, if you've seen our videos online, he gets the reaction shots of the spit member who's not playing. He gets the reaction shots of the audience. He gets like if somebody like parang he gets the hand movement.
Eddie.
So it's so much fun to watch because the audience can feel like andun sila sa show.
That's very
Na
important.
mismo, like they're standing with you guys there.
Diba?
Galing.
Genius, Kobe.
Iba talaga. Like, you really need someone who's not really tech savvy. Pero yung may grasp na ano yung clips na magkiklik. Ano yung angles na magkiklik. Minsan, even tayo as performers, ang hirap eh. Hindi mo alam, kailangan ko ba tong clip na to? So, you need an editor who has an understanding of your craft.
Yes.
So, yeah, big win talaga yung mga ganun.
Shout out Kobe.
Yeah,
Shout out Kobe.
And Sean,
Kobe
right?
and Sean. The thing is, they do it also with love and passion. So, for example, si Kobe takes all our shows, right? He's always the videographer. He will remember, for example, yes, the September 14 show.
Shit.
Meron silang ginawa na ganito.
Yeah.
It is perfect for the upcoming. Parang there's an issue going around now that can relate to this. So he remembers,
Even
he can
the
dig
topics.
it up. Yeah.
That's so hard because you guys have different topics every time, different material every time. At even for us naman, we have like the same material all the time.
Yep.
But even for me, I struggle to remember, how did my joke do in that particular show? So
may
that's a
ganun
genius.
siya.
Yung mga
Yeah.
kinukuha din, well, ako personally, yung kinukuha kong gumagawa na, yung videographer sa mga show, alam na nung iba yung jokes ko din eh. Like si Fade, Long Boy. Pag gumagawa siya, pag nag-shoot siya, alam niya na kailan magko-close up sa mukha ko. When I do this joke, okay, zoom in ko yan. So, it helps. It helps a lot.
I have a question though for stand-ups who put out content. Because for Spit, for example, everything is new, always.
Right.
So we have an unlimited bank of videos to
That's the
put
magic
out.
of
Kapal ng library niyo.
Yeah. And when you go to the show, you won't see it also. But you guys put out your jokes online. So is it kind of like when people watch concerts and they hear the song that they've been wanting to hear? Is it like that?
It's different.
It depends on the audience.
If music artists, like bands, like Taylor Swift, mga ganyan, they can repeat the same songs. They can sing the same songs over and over again and people are gonna love it all the time.
Yeah.
But with stand-up comedians, if you've heard the joke before, it's not gonna, give you the same feeling if you heard it again, even if it's live.
Oo nga eh.
So, yun yung medyo constant struggle, I guess, sa stand-up comedians na, there's such thing as burning the joke. So, if you decide to post it online, the joke gets burnt. Pero ang philosophy ko naman, I know it's not the traditional one compared to other comedians. I don't care eh. Like, if it's gonna get burnt, sige, go lang.
You'll write more na
diba?
lang.
That's their job eh.
That
I'll
is
write
the
more.
Josh Johnson mentality though.
Yeah.
He's
You
amazing.
also watch him?
He is amazing. You know Josh Johnson?
No, who's Josh?
Dude.
Is it stand-up?
Yeah. The youngest.
The black guy?
Yeah.
He's always in a blue hoodie.
Yeah.
But he's on the Daily Show now. He's
Yes.
gonna host.
He's
Okay,
hosting.
he's good.
He releases stuff every day.
And
Bro.
it's like material,
45
not crowd
minutes
work.
to 1 hour on 2 to 3 specific topics.
Yeah.
Topical
Josh Johnson pala yun.
Like, if Trump says something today, I'm gonna create a material. I'm gonna do a whole hour on Trump the next day. And when he was asked, how can you do this, man? Like, it's a daily thing. Sabi niya, I have nothing else to do. Like, I have a place in New York. I write there. So what do you want me to say? So that's what I want to do. Like,
Galing.
I know it's hard, but you
Pucha.
need to. That's your job.
Yeah.
Like,
It's your
as
bread
a
and butter.
creative, you can't be the same. You can't have the same performance over and over again because your audience deserves the best. At least that's how I see it. I want them to keep coming back.
Yeah.
And in order for you to do that, you need to give them with your new material all the time.
Yeah. And I think that kind of comedian, you have to have an opinion on everything.
Yes, exactly.
Diba?
You
have to.
You need to do
because you're gonna run out of stuff to talk about from yourself. So dapat you go outward na.
Yeah.
Dang, okay.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the Josh Johnson.
Good
method.
luck, man. That sounds like
Kaya yan.
a task.
It is.
Imagine.
Yeah.
But it's like
Grabe.
breathing na rin for like people like Leland who's been doing it for so long. Like it's hard pa rin, but it's like
I've only
you're-
been doing it 4 years, 4 or 5 years.
But at this point, it's hard, pero it's your favorite thing to do or like bread
Yeah.
and butter mo na.
Kumaga, I never bought into the idea that a joke will be burned if pinost mo siya online. It can, parang if narinig nila second time around live, pwedeng hindi sila matawa as much. But that's your cue na, uy, gumawa ka na ng bago. Di ba?
Yeah.
That's why when I post something and it gets good traction, most of the time I try to let it go.
Yeah.
I'll do something new.
I mean, I dabbled in written work over the pandemic also. When I was working with sila Alex Calleja.
Right.
I had that
Right.
segment, right?
The
Vina
news
Bagyo.
show.
But
That was written.
right.
That was
And
so good.
that was so new to me na parang, oh my God, I have to write something every week. I have to film it every week. And then I took it a step further
Made
and
music.
created tracks.
Yeah.
I created tracks from scratch. I did research on the
God.
weather.
I missed Vina
had time.
Bagyo.
I had time.
Well, good for you.
Yeah,
Na may
yeah, yeah.
time. Kasi if, imagine if, for example, you have a day job. And
diba?
you need to do that. It's gonna be nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I mean, who has a day job but here? Who has a day job?
Only losers.
Only losers without hoodies
Oh.
in a very rainy weather.
Yeah, nakaputi kaming dalawa.
Uh,
Oh, wow,
I
it's
was-
very colorful.
I was
Ganda
not
yung hoodie
busy.
mo, by the way.
Thank you. This is from Medieval Manila. They sent this to me,
Nice.
and I understand they sent you some stuff as well.
Yeah, still waiting.
Yeah, it's raining.
But
so
I
it's
think
gonna
by
take
the
a
time
while.
na lumabas na to, nasa akin na yung
Yeah.
hoodie.
At nasuot mo na siya.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Shout out Medieval.
Perfect for the weather and the studio.
Ganda ng color.
Thank you.
I have one question lang,
Go.
like about longevity, like what Leland said. He brought up like longevity. For me, it's amazing how Spit lasted. Not just like how you lasted so long, but how you guys lasted as a group for
Oo.
years. For me, kasi it's hard nga to last long in the stand-up scene without, getting in a fight with someone. Or,
Kasi puro
or-
kayo lalaki. Okay, I'm gonna say that now. It's,
Okay, it answers a lot.
men will fight.
All the time.
Diba?
Fight.
All the time.
Diba?
But-
We have a good mix now of girls and guys. So the
very
fights are
diverse.
kept to... I would say that this reiteration of Spit is the one that took the time to really understand each other. Like we outsource team building. We outsource things like emotional... parang emotional, what is it? ECD. Basically, it's a session where you find out the types of emotions that each person has with regards to work and the group, how you want to feel, how you don't want to feel, and how everyone else can navigate to accommodate that.
Right.
So we really chose to understand each person so that the fights are kept to a minimum and communication is super open.
That's super healthy.
Hear
Yeah.
that, stand-up boys? Hear that?
Yeah, boys.
We gotta book that ECD thing.
It's good kasi you have also a good mix of people.
Yes.
Meaning, kasi grabe yung testosterone ng green room ng stand-up comedians.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Yeah,
Guys. Me and Zaris were like,
brick wall.
So
Oh my
parang,
gosh.
and I don't mean this in a very, wag naman dinedespise yung sarili namin.
wow, wild. Okay.
Oh, we still love
Pero
stand-up.
I do think that stand-up comedians, and I'm sure you'd agree, they have they, no? Yeah,
They.
kayo mga stand-up
Yeah.
comedians.
Hindi ako kasali dyan.
Parang we have the biggest egos also. And the most fragile ones.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I think it comes
At the
with your
same time.
job. Because you're not performing with a team. Basically, you're there out on your own.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you guys are all friends, it's sort of a competition.
It is.
Diba?
That's what I've been saying. Okay, ano? Ano sasabihin mo?
It's all love, Parrot. It's all
Yeah,
love.
I know it's all love. I mean, we're here to help everyone, do their
But
thing,
I get it,
improve
yeah.
their writing, their jokes, whatever. But at the same time, it's a competition out there also.
Diba? Imagine you're watching your friend. Everyone's laughing and you're gonna go up next and you're like, I gotta beat my friend.
Yeah.
Diba?
Bill Burr once said na you're doing your job if your mentality is every time I go up there on stage, my goal and my purpose is to do so good that the next person bombs.
Oh my gosh. You see how toxic
it is.
How would an improv group think in that situation?
Yes,
if there was a lineup, if there was a lineup of improv groups, let's say 4, and you're like the third or something second, what would you think?
First of all, if we are in the audience and they ask for suggestions, support.
You'll help.
And talagang, yeah, you know what I mean? That's kind of how improv is built. It's teams. That's why I think stand-up is probably my biggest nightmare. I cannot do stand-up.
Have you tried?
No. Even when I opened for Red, I did improv by myself.
Okay.
So I cannot do stand-up because there is something about stand-up structure that scares me when you have to realize how many laughs per joke you get. How, diba? Parang,
you have to remember a structure or like the beeps.
Yeah. Tapos may bali pa yan. Like kung magkukwento ka and then, you want to get the audience to be kind of sad. But at the end, you make them laugh.
Yeah.
If that doesn't happen and everyone leaves sad, then you didn't do your job.
Yeah, didn't do your job. Like, lugi isla.
Scary.
So, yeah, it's like that.
Would you consider being a crowd work stand-up comedian? So no need for material. It's just
I mean, I would say that you guys do crowd work all the time.
Yeah.
Like in essence, the way you interact with your audience is sometimes, if iniisip ko, if ako yung gagawa nun, ina-anxiety ako minsan. But with you, you're more comfortable, like engaging. I know it's part of the show.
Yeah.
But I can see you guys, you're really happy doing it.
Yeah.
So hindi kayo kinakabahan, mas komportable kayo.
Kasi nga, improv is already that's how we breathe, right? So when we talk to people, it's fine. And it's nice because nowadays, the audience knows who we are. As opposed to before, yung talagang, all right, guys, ganito kasi yung improv. You say A, I say, you know what I mean?
Pero ay 15-minute briefing.
Exactly. And so we actually have exercises for the audience to get them in the mood to suggest. And that's the crowd work that you see.
Right.
Yeah, structured din siya, but we get a lot of like, do you want to participate? That's why you're here. Yeah. Otherwise, manood na lang kayo sa phone nyo.
Oo. Scroll ka na lang.
Mag-comment ka na lang.
Diba? I have to ask this, and please do tell me if you, parang ayaw yung mag-speak on it.
Ooh.
But, kasi, nakita ko yung pagsikat nyo eh. Like, I know how it was before the main stardom.
Exactly.
How it went to, like, everyone knows Spit. So, parang to me, were there any fans na parang...
Oh, nice.
Hindi na, siguro cross the line. Na parang, tropa-tropa tayo dito eh.
Yes.
Like they crossed boundaries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meron din naman.
Okay.
But I think everyone in Spit has sort of learned to manage it. Because nga, diba, we're a team.
Right.
So we talk about it with each other. And we're like, okay, how do you think we should approach this with empathy and kindness still?
Right.
It boils down to that. Na parang, okay, if it's getting out of hand, how do we let them know that, if this happened to you, maybe you wouldn't enjoy this also. Right. So, it's still a work in progress. It's only been like a year, 2 years. Right. So we're still working together to manage these things. But again, with kindness and empathy, because we do love the people who watch us.
Right. Natanong ko lang kasi I'm sure nabigla rin kayo sa dami.
Yo.
The edits.
Yung pa-pictures.
The fan edits.
The fan edits, the shipping.
Grabe yun. Ang dami ko nakikita ang clips mo sa TikTok.
Maraming shippings nga. Like may pairings na and everything.
Karen, kami ni Kara.
PBB na eh, no?
It's so, and for the people who, who aren't like, let's say, K-pop fans in the group, we kind of have to explain na, okay, ganito kasi yan. Right. In K-pop, they ship also the members, ganon. So, yeah, very educational.
Do your guys ever try, not shifting, but trying out stand-up? I know Papu. I saw Papu in one of the online open mics before. And I think he also tried most.
He did most.
Yeah, he did most.
He did good.
Yeah. Di ko na maalala when that was. Pero meron bang mga nagsasabi na, try ko kaya stand-up? Coming
Papu
from your...
has been trying to, he's like, try lang natin. Try lang
To
natin.
get more people in.
Dude, we're all terrified. Are you kidding me?
Talaga?
We're terrified of well, I am, personally. Maybe the others aren't, but from the general consensus, I feel like we're just like, no, we'll stay in our lane.
Okay.
This is fun. We're okay.
Okay.
But there, Ae did so well.
Oh my God.
Hindi ko siya napanood.
Yo,
May video daw siya. Online.
Stand-up?
Yeah.
She talked about her cancer.
With
Ito yung Solid Okay.
Blagag.
Yeah, I saw that one.
She did amazing. So I think the ability...
That was her first time pa.
Yes.
Crazy.
The ability to do it, I think, can be honed if people really want to do it. I mean, Ansis started with improv.
Grabe si Ansis.
Diba?
Yung Ansis, yung trajectory niya, pag ganun hindi pa ganun, sorry. Nakikita niyo ba ako? Hindi siya pa forward slope upwards. Same position, within a matter of like a month or two, biglang gumanon.
Vertical.
Grabe, vertical yung
He
trajectory.
climbed the wall. Parang ganon.
Dude's been selling out theaters all of a sudden.
He's now double headlining with the Cool Pal.
I think he's one of the more hardworking people who post online.
Yeah.
Post content.
He must write a lot.
Yeah, si Auntie, you know.
Yes.
So, shout out to Ansis.
Shout out. I mean, Ansis was my student in a musical improv class and he was so good. Parang dati pa, everyone in Spit was like, ang galing nito, mag-improv. Tapos biglang nag-stand up and we were like...
Grabe yung crossover niya, no?
Yeah.
And whenever I see Baus and Isa do their thing, like the duo, I don't even know what they do.
It's
like
powerful.
on stage. But both of them were killing so hard na nanliit ako after nung set ko. Kasi there was a stand-up portion. I opened for them.
Yeah.
And then, when it came to their segment, parang people were standing up.
I love it.
So, to me, I did bad. I thought I did good. Akala ko, ang ganda na nung set ko kanina. And then when these two went up, parang, okay, that's why they're here.
What do they do? Improv stand-up?
It's like,
it's like an
improv
duo.
I can't even explain. An improv duo, like they ask audience questions and they did like, ang binabrand ko siya as crowd work kasi
they do a Q&A, but sometimes it leads to them singing.
Oh my
leads to them making a skit on the spot.
I should watch.
Yeah, like
I haven't seen
sabi ko,
both.
Kung paano mo iniisip mag-stand up na it's terrifying. To me, that's how I feel. You can ask this guy.
Yeah.
Pinapwersa niya ako
at least play games with us.
I mean, we tried with you too. We tried sa La Union. Yung Eddie jokes, diba? We tried.
Nagigalit sila sa akin kasi, Lilan, huwag ka mag-isip ng creative. Sabihin mo lang yung naiisip mo. Sabi ko, I can't. Hindi ko ayaw maging hindi nakakatawa. So, that's my problem.
One time we were doing mind meld with us comedians lang. I think Isa was there, our boss was there, and we were in a green room. And diba, for those who don't know, mind meld, we take turns looking at each other and then saying a word together. Any word that you can think of. And then, when it finally got to Leland, his first word was like, wait!
I need to think of something creative. So parang ganun ako wired. That's why, I don't think I can do improv because of the ego and pride that I have as a stand-up. Na parang, how can I let that go? How can I put my guard down
and
with
just
a team? Have fun? Maybe someday. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm friends with this guy, so
exactly.
You know.
One day you will open him up to it.
Yeah, kahit teaser class.
Mahilig ako makinig ng podcast. Ikaw? Mahilig ako gumawa ng podcast.
Buti na lang, may podcast na ang Spits!
Yay!
Ano yung mga topic natin, guys?
Julius Babaw.
Oh, wow!
Isang team tayo.
Ooh.
Kung friends ba talaga tayo o hindi.
Kung papasok tayo sa bahay ni Kuya.
Favorite ko rin yung pinag-usapan natin yung origin stories natin.
At saka origin ng mga games.
Yes! Kaya tara, let's makinig na kayo sa Tawa Let's with Spit in partnership with the Pod Network. Makinig kayo sa amin. Spit Manila. Spit.
Dude, every month niya akong pinipilit. Na parang, hey, try mo lang.
Daming
Dylan,
a lot of
try mo
stand-up.
lang.
Parang drugs. Try mo
Try mo lang.
Isa lang.
Just one. Just one.
It's the best drug. It's the best drug.
Just try the trial. Mag-trial ka.
I mean, we got Isa to do it. So.
Yeah. Ali's doing it.
Oh yeah, my girlfriend. Yeah, she's finished level 2 recently, and
Grabe.
yeah,
She likes it, no?
she loves it. Parang
Just
she
saying.
gets bummed when like the classes get canceled due to weather or something. Like I see her get depressed.
Sabik
Yeah.
sa no? Sa stage time ba tawag din? Pagka,
the jamming time.
The
jamming
I guess.
time.
Si Papu, when he was taking improv, he was thinking na parang, oh, you know what? My girlfriend would love to do this.
Yeah.
And he bought her a teaser class. And at first, ayaw ng girlfriend, ayaw ni Fiona, she was like, no, that's your thing. And then after she tried it, wow, na-addict na rin siya. So,
Like yung ano no? Yung, ano ba tawag? Adrenaline.
adrenaline.
The
And I
joy.
think it's also the sense of belonging to a team.
Yeah.
Because you have no choice When you...
This is so different.
I feel like this will
sa
cute.
community namin.
This might heal us, bro.
Yeah,
We might
it
never do
might.
stand-up again.
Sa amin parang, di ko nakatawa tonight.
Oh,
Kailangan ko
damn.
bumawi bukas.
Wow.
So many negative thoughts go through my head in one open
Yeah.
mic pa lang, like, oh, I'm not good enough.
Grabe yung
Damn.
expectations kasi. Hindi, wala namang nagbibigay ng ganong expectations externally. It's laging sarili.
Correct.
Na, I need to be better. But, I also wanted to ask kanina. So this is our segment that we like to call Who's on Your List?
Who's on your list?
Yeah, we'll work on
We
that.
have to work on that. Yeah.
dun sa-
Yeah. It's a draft. Maybe you can.
Isa pa, can you
give
sing
me
it again? I'll harmonize
Yeah.
with you. Who's...
Okay, so who's on your list?
Okay.
Who's on your list?
Ang pangit.
Yay! Okay.
It was my bad. My bad. I don't know what key.
No, sorry. I was trying to... Anyway.
Yeah. Next time.
Yeah.
We'll
You'll
invite-
see the journey, guys.
Yes, yes.
But
So-
anyway.
Basically, ang pinagalingan na tong segment na to, ako kasi, hindi naman sa mahilig ako magtanim ng sama ng loob.
Okay.
But I have a list.
Okay.
I don't know if you do, but I have a list of people who influence me to become a better version of myself, ganyan. But I also have a list of people who who doubted me, alam mo yun, parang, hindi naman magaling yan si Leland. Who I want to prove wrong.
I'm sorry for saying that, by the way.
Yeah, it's okay. I got over it na.
Okay. That was this morning
But,
lang.
I'm not gonna ask you about, siyempre, I don't want you to name people, but I want to know the people who influence you and who sort of been stuck sa utak mo na, this person, I would never forget this person for doing something like that.
So is it like
A
an
top three.
inspiration or is it like somebody in my life?
Oh. Someone who influenced you.
Personally or
Personally.
like watching?
Sige, let's do career.
Okay.
In your
So-
career. In
Like a relationship with a person or is
Yeah.
it someone I look up to?
Like
or...
a celebrity. I
Oo,
guess.
that's
like
what I was
someone you
thinking
look up to.
Okay.
Give me top 3.
Okay. If it's a celebrity, I would say Wayne Brady is number one.
Wayne
the
Brady.
goat.
Wayne Brady.
Okay.
Because he does the mesh of improv that I like, where it's music and improv.
Okay.
Parang I feel like song games are my favorite in Spit
Yeah.
Same,
That's
same.
one.
I can see that.
It's so much fun. Who influenced me? I think my mom is just supportive of
Aw.
everything. Like I could be picking my nose and she'd be like, she's the best at that, Ang galing-galing niya dyan. That's the kind of support I get from my mom.
Hey, that was like a stand-up joke.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Let me write that down.
Put it
my
in your
notes.
set.
Nakulangot ako, tapos sabi na, galing talaga nung ulangot.
Umiyak siya.
And she would, she from the start has been thanking Spit for getting me out of my shell.
What does that
she
mean?
saw-
Getting you out of your shell, how?
Because when she was raising me, she noticed that I was a very shy person.
Talaga? You grew up shy?
Dude, okay. She'd be like, here, give this money in church. Tapos going to the person na may basket, nahiya ako. Throw this there on the other side. I don't want to throw it. Throw it lang. So, throw it there. So I was very scared to talk to other people.
Okay.
I was a little ageist also because I felt like, what am I going to talk about with old people when I was young, diba? And then all of a sudden, Spit comes into my life and we're all
180,
different ages.
Now you
So-
talk to Ding Dong.
Yeah.
Joke lang.
Yeah, so she really thanks Spit for putting me in this.
Shout out.
Shout out my mama. Selena. Yeah.
Aww.
Sino pa ba? Like that?
Last one.
Ganong kind of list?
I mean, the fact na meron ka na on top of your head, yun yung mga taong gusto kong marinig.
Actually,
Yeah. Who else? Who pushed me pa? Well, if someone I look up to, have you heard of Harry Mack?
Oh my God, yes.
So Harry Mack is a freestyle rapper.
Wait, ito ba yung white guy?
Yes.
Na parang...
He does Omegle. Omegle ba? Yung platform niya.
Yeah.
That guy is honestly
Galing.
blows my mind every time I see him.
Are you that guy? Tapos bigla lang yung mag-freestyle.
Oh yeah, that must.
Yeah, give me 3 words.
Diba?
Yeah.
So,
galing.
Okay,
so those
celery.
3 I would say. Oh, I want to add Mark Rebele. He's another one. Looper naman siya.
Oh, okay.
What does a looper do?
What me and Zaris use. That instrument.
Okay, the mixer.
That you can layer music
You're-
and your voice.
Gago, ang hirap nun. Like, pinapanood ko, okay, kailangan on beat ka.
Yes.
Yes.
Tapos kailangan mapindot mo ng tama.
Yes.
Habang nagsasalita ka sa mic.
Yes.
Live pa yan.
Like-
And
Okay.
Zaris and I have gotten to a point also, because Zaris and I have been playing together since 2019, I think, right? And
Tagal
at
na rin
first,
pala.
Oo.
Okay.
And at first, siya lang yung instruments. And I was the vocals. Pero, syempre, gusto kong, I wanna learn stuff myself. So when we started doing loopers together, we got to a point now where I can press her looper for her. Let's say, ang dami niyang ginagawa. Ako na yung magpipress sa kanya and she can press mine. So, yun yung teamwork na parang, yung sinasabi ko sa'yo, diba? Pag dalawa lang kayo, there's a lot more on the line because you really have to be like in tune 100%.
Right.
So, that's why we still get nervous.
Alam mo, yun na patunayan ko. It takes a long time to build that kind of chemistry. Na parang, you with Spit, you with, Zaris. So parang, hindi siya overnight eh. Hindi siya 1 year, okay na. Takes a
Although
long time.
Zaris and I, medyo mabilis siya only because we would hang out every day for a long time. There was a time na siya lang yung nakikita ko every single day.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I
You
always
need
had
that
that theory nga, like if I were to give a tip to a new improv group, what if the tip would be like they have to live together? Because baka by seeing each other 24/7, their growth might either they might tear
that
apart.
could go, that could go either way.
Maraming
Diba?
possibilities
Kasi
dyan.
they're still new.
I mean, imagine stand-ups all living in one house. Guys, magtatapunan kayo ng furniture.
Okay.
The smell pa lang.
Ito yung napansin ko sa stand-up people that I hang out with. Well, it's a small community of people. Lahat naman nagkasama-sama.
And we all know each other.
Everyone's so fucking selfish, bro. Like, I'm gonna do what's best for me. And whatever you guys wanna do.
Or you can reframe that and, I'm doing self-care.
Okay.
Diba? I'm doing self-care. I'm caring for myself.
Right,
so
right.
that I can support my fellow.
Iba talaga yung
Everyone's looking at,
healed.
everyone only cares about themselves. Na parang, okay. Parang, okay talaga, wala nang pagkain. Kumain ako eh. So, things like that.
Okay.
So, but yeah, we're cool. We're all friends.
Dude, I made
It's just
fine,
that
we're
kind, ganun lang relationship.
Yeah,
Na parang, okay.
I made the mistake of opening up to a group of comedians in the green room. Just like parang, hey guys, can I ask for advice? And 2 things happened right away. One is, they made fun of me. And the second part is, they made it about themselves.
But there's this thing.
But it's all funny. The saving grace,
Yeah,
it was all funny. I
Sure,
laughed
whatever,
so much.
man. If it's funny, good for you. Pero the fact na, okay, we do this thing called bouncing jokes.
Okay.
The thing about bouncing jokes is I'm gonna say a premise or working in progress na punchline.
Joke.
And then you're gonna let me know what it needs pa. Like, does it need more writing sa simula, more punchline, more tags,
More build-up.
more build-up. Hindi ba naiintindihan yung premise ko?
Yeah,
Ganyan.
yeah.
Most of the time, yun yung essence ng pag-bounce. Yun yung main goal. Ang nangyayari, nag-bounce kunyari si Jad sa akin, hey, I have this joke, do you think it's funny? Blah, 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 punchline. The other comedian, yeah, okay naman. I have this joke.
Yeah, dude.
Parang, can we stay?
Can I have a minute or two?
Yeah, can we work on my joke first
Yes.
before you say something? So parang,
Grabe.
to me, doon ko nalaman, egoistic tong mga walang to.
And it's really the nature of stand-up, I would say. Kasi you're used to having people listen to you.
Yeah. You have
Like,
the
you're
mic.
not listening to the audience,
Yep.
technically.
One mic
You-
lang, yeah.
Diba? You're waiting for a reaction, but you're not listening to them, really. So
Right.
it's the nature of your job. I mean, it could be improved, but I kind of understand why that's the default.
Yep.
It's the nature of your job.
Can't
And if
help
I
it.
may add, in the States, their culture is very stand-up also, diba? Very individualistic. So it comes out in their improv also. Now, you're looking out for yourself. It happens quite a bit. And so I feel like when you mix those two together, that's why I'm so impressed with Ansis because I'm like, wow,
Can do both.
he's able to balance this, no ego, like just do your thing. Because I would say that that's unusual for stand-ups and improv. Like you're doing the same thing and you're doing it both well.
Right.
Yung isa mas aangat usually.
Yeah,
than the
one
other.
might dominate over the other.
Man, I can't do
That's
I can't do improv.
On that note, is there something we can try with Lena?
Wait, before that, I'm reserving it in
Keep
sa
listening,
medyo dulong
guys.
part.
There's more in store.
But
Yes.
also, I want to ask more about your list.
Okay.
If you were to rank, siguro personal preference lang. Maybe it's your favorite. Maybe it's the top 3 greatest improvisers that you've met, whatever. But if you were to give me your top 3 improvisers in the country right now,
In
not,
the country.
not including you.
Ay?
Okay, ganito.
Lumabas yung pagka-stand up mo.
Okay, let me rephrase. Sige. Sige, let's include you.
Hindi.
Yeah, no. I want you to, kasi there's no doubt. I mean, if it weren't for you, I don't know who else I'm gonna interview if I want to know more about,
About spit.
about Spit. Because maybe it's,
Ego din. Ayaw mong
because,
mag-cold text.
hindi naman. Pero parang,
Ito, ang dami niyang kilala eh.
yeah. Pero when I think of Spit, parang ikaw yung lumalabas lagi.
LeBron
I think that is
LeBron.
because you know me. Because I would say
Really?
that the other, like let's say, the fans of the other members, they're the ones that they see when they think of Spit. You
Do
know
you
what I mean?
agree?
Like if it's a Thea fan,
Aaron's being humble right now.
Well, agree and disagree, I guess. I agree because if your favorite is like Thea, you'll really
Or
look
Missy.
for you'll look for Missy talaga.
Right.
But I disagree in a way na you're also the main host. Like I kindly disagree, respectfully.
that's the improv, oh. Yeah, no.
But since you're the main host, you're usually at the start of the videos most of the time. I don't know. I might be
Okay.
wrong.
Okay, ganito na lang.
Valid.
The NBA logo has a face. Bumalik tayo sa basketball eh.
Yeah.
Sorry, nag-usap
Sorry.
kami behind the scenes
This
kanina
is
about
still a very
basketball.
straight
How
podcast.
I
much
know
of
so
an
much about
expert
it.
Aaron is.
Yeah, Aaron
in
would not
sports.
stop talking about his
Layup.
love for Kevin Durant.
First time ko makakita na na-hype siya sa layup. Layup.
She's niche.
Yeah. So, if you were to rank at least the top 3, can be your personal favorites, whatever.
Okay.
However you want to rank them.
Or
Top
bas-
3 improvisers in the country right now.
Okay. Like Spit is included or
Everyone included.
everyone included? Okay. I would say Ansis is in the top. I can't rank like
Whoa! Including
Whoa!
I mean,
Well,
Ansis is great, of course.
Ansis.
Ansis is great, of course.
I want to
But
include Spit,
that was
but
left
I feel
field.
like Spit as a unit is one improviser eh. Like I know that's showbiz,
They're that good.
pero team talaga kami.
Wait, no, I'm not gonna take that
Yeah.
answer.
If you
We're
were
a team. We're a team. It's a team.
Who's the MVP though? Every team has an MVP. Every team has a LeBron James.
I love it. It's getting good. It's getting spicy.
Based on what? Stats? Okay, because if I go with
Help me out
data,
here. I don't know.
I want to go with data. Let's say I go with data.
Okay.
The one with the most rabid fans.
Okay.
The one who
Okay.
has the most fans
Okay.
is Missy Maramara.
Wow.
By far. And she's the one who receives
Love that.
bags of gifts after every show all the time.
Man.
So if it's based on that,
Based on
definitely
fandom.
Missy is. And as an actress also
She has the
Kasi,
theater space too,
yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
yeah. So it's like marami siyang kayang gawin.
So happy for
Okay.
Missy.
Yeah.
Got it.
So Missy is definitely up there
Got it.
based on stats. If we're talking basketball.
Okay.
It's so
That's
fair?
That's a good information.
Fair.
Kasi I know
Objective
so
siya
little
eh.
about your scene.
Yes.
I didn't know that there was well, I'm sure may ganong aspects of the game, but I wasn't aware of that. So thank you for bringing that up.
Okay, so if that's number one,
Yeah.
number two based on stats is Papu. So when we go,
Damn.
fandom pa rin, or
where was this? In CDO, we
it's
did
like
a
a
mall
heartthrob
show.
in the improv world, right?
Shout out, Papu.
As in,
Gago.
man, when he walks by. And there was this one show, a mall show, where we were asking, okay, mga bagay na mahahanap nyo sa bulsa nyo. And there was this big, nakasandong bortang lalaki sa gitna. Picture ni Papu! Papu, I love you! Ganyan.
Okay.
So,
That's a
based
dream.
on stats,
That's a
yeah.
dream.
Parang si Papu, no? Anong patawag doon? Kung may LeBron James. Si Papu parang hindi siya up and coming because he's up there with you
he's been
guys.
around, yeah.
he's been around. So, but he's young. He's like, what,
Yeah.
31?
It's like the SGA, man. The SGA.
Oh, parang siya SGA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
you're-
SGA?
Samson,
Yeah.
George,
Yeah,
Atlanta.
that's
Exactly.
your favorite.
Samson, si Sam. Si Sammy. So yeah, shout
That's
out
Papu.
to Papu.
That's Papu.
So those three.
Yeah.
Grabe.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Missy, Papu, and
And Ansis, if we're
Ansis.
going outside of Spit, just because I'm very impressed with, yun nga, he is able to do both
To balance.
so well. Yeah.
And if you see Ansis, siya like, ano lang siya, laid back.
yeah.
Behind the green, sa green
just-
room, like,
I love
he's
it.
just chilling.
He's a nice guy, and he just focuses on himself, his business, and
gagawin ko.
the business, and
After that, I'll head out.
Yeah.
Yeah, parang, siya, born to perform, something like that.
I think so too. I think so too. So, and he has opinions on everything.
yeah.
So he has that stand-up and
Grabe yung
improv.
duality, no?
Galing.
Ikaw, like,
Huh?
you're in improv.
Yeah.
Ayun, sige.
Like, who's your top 3?
Oh my gosh! Damn!
Kunyari ka pa eh.
I didn't
Naghihintay
expect.
ka lang tawagin ko
In the Philippines. Okay. Dang, that's tough, man. Sige, top of mind. Top of mind. Definitely Aaron is up there. This is in no particular order, but kung top 3, Aaron is up there. One of the best improv hosts I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Really great teacher, and the pizzazz level.
The pizzazz.
She brings the pizzazz no matter how small the show, how big the show. Always top energy. Next would be, I'd have to give a shout out to Gabe Mercado.
Gabe Mercado.
One of the, I guess, the founder of
Yeah,
Spit.
yeah.
Shout out
Grabe
Gabe.
energy niya, by the way. Like, buhay lagi. The moment he speaks, parang, okay, amen. May ganun siyang, ewan ko, binibase ko lang sa clips eh. So parang,
But grabe, he's, like, even before the pandemic, he would perform a bit rarely then. So he was like a mystical legend to me. Parang, whoa,
Oh, wow.
I've only heard of him. And then when he does perform and I watch him, he backs up the hype. Nga. Like, damn, he's a
Yes.
genius. His suggestions are so funny. And then I guess to round up my top 3, I have to go with my OG teacher, si Missy, of course.
There you go.
Missy Maramara.
Data.
She brings her theater aspect so well into improv. Like,
Yeah.
she acts so well. She brings the feelings, the emotions. Galing.
I would like to apologize for my ignorance, man, about Miss Missy. Shout out.
That's okay. Just type Missy on
TikTok?
TikTok or Instagram.
Nandun na lahat.
All these fake accounts.
Dami.
I love Missy. Missy,
Ah,
my
man.
love. Para kay Maramara. Para kay Missy.
Para kay Maramara.
Oh,
Wow.
Just type
so
her
happy
name.
for her.
Data.
Hoping to meet you soon. Eto na, nandito na tayo. Another segment.
Wait, I wanna put you on the spot also.
Yay.
Who's your top 3 stand-ups in the country?
Stand-ups. Okay.
Oh man, first time ko tanungin sa bagong walang edit
Plot
podcast.
twist.
Diba?
Curveball.
Shit, di ko to pwede edit.
Yeah.
Top 3.
We're posting this later.
Okay. Top 3. It changes from time to time. But I've decided. Sometimes, kailangan mo mag-decide na eh. So,
like at this moment, July
this
2025.
Okay. I have to put, of course, living legend, GB Labrador up there.
Hell
I have
yeah.
to put Red Oliero up there. And lastly, my favorite stand-up comedian, Victor Anastasio. So those 3, I think, are not only my top 3, but I think they're also the most influential as far as the scene is concerned.
Actually.
Influential that they've been around
Yeah.
for so long. They built the scene, and no disrespect to other people who've been there with them since the start. Like, of course, may Alex Calleja, other people from the scene like sila, James Caran, of course. But if I would give my top 3, I think those 3 people are the ones who've, driven that car for so long.
Yeah.
The impact.
And made moves, invested so much
Yeah.
to the game na parang hands down.
Yeah.
So those 3. Those are my top 3.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. And I agree actually, especially with Red over the pandemic.
Yep.
Siya yung nagsisell out ng shows tuloy-tuloy and posting online and
He
all
was
of
the
that.
first to post online consistently.
Yes.
Material
Yes.
Material. So
Actually, yeah.
Diba?
First to release a special on Spotify. Diba?
On net!
And
Yung-
of course, Netflix eventually.
Yeah. So man,
Yeah.
grabe.
I agree there.
Top 3. So yun yung top 3 ko.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ikaw?
He's in the 4th.
Of
He
course.
puts
of
himself
course.
in the 4th.
Hindi, 0.5. 0.5 siya.
0.5. I would like to keep it open. Yeah.
It moves.
Yeah. So, it's been fun, but I have to ask you something.
Grabe.
Kasi may tinatawag kaming, another segment to, dito sa Walang Edit Podcast. Ang tawag dito ay Unfiltered Takes.
Unfiltered takes.
Okay. Okay.
Alright. I like
From
you
the
went
name
soprano.
itself.
You went soprano.
So ito, nagbibigay kami nila Judd or whenever we have a guest ng unfiltered take, it's a random thing. It can be an opinion, it can be a pet peeve, it can be something that you want to get out of your chest lang. So, do you have any? Or habang nag-iisip ka, simulan namin.
Sige.
Parang
Judd.
may example.
Kanina ka pa hayok, sinasabihan mo, meron akong bagong take, bro.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. Not sure if this is gonna be controversial, but I think that if you're in a relationship,
Ooh.
the sex that you're attracted to, like the opposite sex that you're attracted to. Let's say, for example, for me, I have a girlfriend. So all other girls for me, I should view them as parang unsexual beings. Parang they're like
Does that mean?
they're like staplers or lampposts. I'm not objectifying them. I'm actually doing the opposite. I'm unobjectifying them by making them inanimate objects. Basta, I will not get attracted to them the same way I will not get attracted to a stapler.
Can I say
or a
that's
lamppost.
BS?
What do you mean? Sige.
That's total BS, Judd. You're forcing yourself. Like, okay, kasi sinasabi mo na once you have a girlfriend, you can't be attracted. Can't is the key word eh. You have no control over that. Diba? You can be attracted still, but
okay.
it's your moral values
To not
to
act on
not
it.
act on it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I thought about this.
You're a human being, dude. So parang,
And I may have something on that take also.
Go lang. I love this
Because
discussion.
you compared other girls to a stapler.
Exactly.
No, I don't mean it that in a bad way.
gusto ko yung kinall out niya agad kanina yung sarili niya. Pero tinuloy niya pa rin eh.
No, I don't mean it that way. It's more of like they're non-sexual beings to me.
Hindi kita tutulungan dito. Sige lang, explain yourself.
Na parang, okay, to rebut a bit, I thought about this. So yeah, as a human being, I can find other people attractive, but because of my morals, I'll stop myself from letting myself be attracted to them. So for example, like a painting.
Right.
Painting is an object. I hate using
Babalik
that.
tayo dyan,
I hate
bumabalik
using that
tayo.
word. But for
Okay.
example, a painting. I will never want to
Have sex
have sex with a painting, but I will
Name
acknowledge
one person na gusto mo makipag-sex sa painting.
that's how strong this take is. So yun, I'll never want to have sex with a painting, and I never will. But at the same time, I can find a painting good looking. Like, oh, that's a nice looking painting, but I'll
Yeah.
never date it.
Okay. It's the actions that would matter in that specific situation.
Yes, good.
Parang, you're gonna lie to yourself if you say na, I'm never gonna get attracted again to another human being because I have a girlfriend or I have a wife now. That's impossible. You're human.
Yes, good.
So I think yung key thing to do is to be respectful about it. You know, don't do anything. Hindi ka naman manyak eh. Like, I think that's the way to go. Pero
Of
don't
course.
ever compare another human being or a woman to a stapler.
Yes,
again.
yes.
Just saying.
On record.
Yes. I
Even
didn't
off
mean it.
record. What the?
I didn't mean it that way.
Okay.
Oh no, we're not editing this.
Okay. Sige, before Aaron,
Okay.
huli natin si Aaron. I have
Okay.
a very topical take. Tama ba yan? Topical take. Kasi recently, by the way, we're recording this habang may bagyo.
Yes.
Right.
So,
Yes.
kaya kami naka-hoodie. Hindi ko alam yung
Kami
isa,
lang,
but
kami lang.
naka-t-shirt siya ngayon.
I was too busy with my day job to grab it.
Sorry Sorry sa boss ni Jod. So, eto yung take ko. Like, pagka may politician na ang main counter-argument niya, pag nasisita sila sa maling ginagawa nila is, ganito talaga ako eh. Kaya yung
I
mag-adjust
saw your
sa
tweet
akin.
about that, your thread.
Yeah, like, I was so preoccupied by that argument for the past 24, 48 hours. Parang, talaga? Umabot ka sa ganyang posisyon and ang main argument mo is not to apologize, but, you know, not to take accountability, but to defend yourself using the weakest argument in the playbook. Parang, ganito ako eh. Anong gagawin ko? Ito lang ako eh. Diba? Parang may, sad boy ka din na, ito lang ako eh. Ano magagawa ko? Diba? So that's my take. Just take accountability. Say sorry or at least, you know, do the good thing.
And it limits that person's potential for growth.
Exactly. Okay. So,
yeah.
ganyan ka na lang. Okay, hindi ka na matututo.
Galing.
Yep.
So,
Okay,
perfect
so
ka na.
I have a take that is in line with that.
Sure.
Nice.
You know how there's so many people who are like, cheaters will always be cheaters.
Right.
Diba? Based on what we just talked about, that limits a person's ability to be able to change into a better person. So let's say you cheated on someone in your teens, right?
Right.
Okay.
You can't fault, you can fault, syempre, but that person has the capacity to still grow. So anything like cheaters will always be cheaters, blank will always be blank, blah, blah, blah. I don't subscribe to that mentality because personally, I have seen myself grow. I have seen other people completely change to a different person from who they were when I met them a couple of years ago.
Right.
So I feel like saying, like, for example, if I'm mad at someone for something they did 8 years ago, I kind of need to accept that now they're probably a changed person.
Yep.
Or they've probably learned something from what happened 8 years ago that made them not want to do whatever they did again.
100% agree.
Diba? So when they say cheaters will be cheaters,
Right.
I feel like that comes from a place of pain
Yeah.
because that person was probably cheated on,
Yeah.
right?
Sure, yeah.
But
And
you
if
come
it was done to you also.
Diba?
Yeah.
But when it comes from a place of healing, like you've healed already, you can understand that that person can heal. Anyone can heal from who they were before.
Yeah. Also,
Love
time will change you.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, most likely in 8 years, they're not completely the same as they were 8 years ago. There's gotta be
Were
some...
you the same person? I can say that 8 years ago, I was a different person. And I feel like the both of you can feel the same.
Yep.
Diba?
I feel it every year. Annually ko nga siya na-feel.
Yeah.
Diba?
Like,
In my gray hair, I feel it.
Yeah.
just read the book and your perspective will change.
Diba? And I mean, there are the special cases of people where you're like, oh my God, they're still the same. But I wouldn't say that they're going to be like that forever.
Okay.
There's still time in their age, in their entire life to be able to change.
Right.
That's my take.
I have
Love
a
it,
follow-up.
Hmm.
Hindi ba follow-up take? just a question siguro, related dun sa take mo. Do you think that, kasi ako naniniwala ako dito all dogs can't learn new tricks.
Old dogs.
Parang, to me, I've seen it happen talaga. Na parang, if may edad na yung tao, hindi na magbabago yung prinsipyo niyan. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Kasi I agree, yun sa sinabi mo na, if like you did something wrong in your teens, in your teenage years, early 20s, malaking possibility na mabago mo siya eh. Pero when you're like 60 years old and you have these principles who are unshakable na, hindi mo na mababago, I think it's not gonna change anymore. And I give that to old people. I know it's bad, lalo na if they hold position sa government.
I understand.
But if it's a normal old person, na parang he's just your family member, ganyan. Ang mentality ko is parang, okay, I'll give it to you. Hindi wala ka namang position sa gobyerno. So parang, okay. As long as it's not gonna affect me that much, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, you'll understand.
Yeah.
Show patience.
Yan lang.
What's my take on that? I think that, yes, I've seen it happen. I have definitely seen that happen. And you're just like, oh, whatever. I just won't talk to them.
Yeah.
But there are some older people that still, all they need to do is hang out with people with different opinions as them.
Right.
And I think that's where the old dogs can't learn new tricks because they won't hang out with younger people. They won't hang out with people
That's a
of
good
differing.
take.
Diba?
Galing.
Yeah.
They won't. Like these politicians, I'm sure they're just hanging around with people who are the same mentality as them.
Yeah.
So any other, iba siya.
Right.
As opposed to really sitting down and being with people of different walks of life. Imagine a politician sitting with a person na maraming tattoo and blue hair and talking about,
Right.
all this progressive spiritual stuff. If they hang out with that person long enough, they can sort of get to understand where that person's coming
That's
from.
a really good take.
Yeah, and I think it works vice versa. No, they'll also understand more of
That's
this
why these old people are
person
like this.
Came from this time.
Basically, you need younger people in your life all the time.
Kasi you're coming from a place of, kasi nung nandito
Panahon
yung
ko.
mga Hapon, wala tayong ganyan, di ba? So you need to understand, okay, they're coming from a place of, there was a war.
That was real, yeah.
That was
It's a
real.
legit reason.
So this is why they're like this. This is why they're very like, they hoard their stuff because stuff was being taken away from them.
Yep.
So yeah, understanding is key.
Agree. Yeah, that's good. We're about to wrap up. But it's been a really good conversation.
Yeah.
Great chat.
Super fun.
Super fun amidst the this, cozy weather.
Yeah, okay, because we're cozy naman here. Just,
I don't know if it's noticeable in the camera, but I was shivering at some point.
Talaga ba? Akala ko kinakabahan ka lang.
It's my bad.
But we have one more question. So, itong question na to,
Alright.
nanggaling to sa lagi kaming may ginagawa. Ito yung walang edit question. It came from the person, yung guest namin from the last episode.
Ooh, okay. I will say,
So
I have done this before. This
Oh,
is not
okay.
an original concept.
All right. Good to have you here. So, he didn't know that you were gonna be our guest for this episode. But the question to you was, if makikita mo yung sarili mo in an alternate universe, anong ginagawa mo?
Oh, nice. Ooh, that could go so many ways.
Would you still be in corporate?
Do I want, parang I feel like there could be like a sad outcome and there could be a happy or okay outcome. Maybe I would be living in New York still.
Oh.
That is one. Under this administration where you see that everybody is being weird. So I'd probably, that's my alternate universe. I'd be doing improv there, probably working my way to be in a show
Okay.
somehow. Yeah, still hustling. But that's one. And then another one is maybe I would have stayed in finance.
Go day job.
But
Let's go.
wouldn't be happy.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be happy.
Go for New York, bro.
Diba? Pwede pa yan eh. Parang that's the outcome na, pwede pang maging masaya dito.
Yeah, everything's there.
Outcome. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the best.
Okay.
I would say.
Aw,
This is the best
nice.
dimension so far.
That's good for you.
I
Happy
mean,
for
I'm
you.
on the Walang
Really.
Edit podcast.
Really happy for you.
Just saying.
So, it's your turn now to
Okay.
ask the next guest na hindi mo kilala.
Okay. I like this question. If you were to tell your 10-year-old self what you are doing and how you are feeling at this point in your life, what would you tell them?
Okay, 10-year-old self.
10-year-old self. Wala ka pang goals in life. Wala ka pang alam really about like relationships. But you're very, very young. What would you tell them about how you're doing at this point?
Oh man, that's a spoiler.
Great. No spoilers, no spoilers.
Okay, good luck sa next guest.
That's a great question.
But,
Thank you.
You know, thank you for being here. Kami wala na rin. So,
Yes.
really appreciate the time.
Thank you. The Pod Network is also my home, so
Yes.
not
Yes.
a problem.
Tawalets, pakinggan nyo, courtesy of Spit,
Yes.
under the Pod Network Entertainment. So, thank you so much, Aaron Cristobal. Do you want to,
Thank
you know,
you.
say other things?
Shout out to Spit. Shout out to my mom, to my boyfriend,
Yeah.
And to LeBron.
to LeBron. Sup?
So, good luck on that, you know, next ring.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for this episode. As we usually say before we end the show, wala nang edit. Post nyo na yan, Gab. Si Gab pala yung producer natin. Post nyo na yan.
Shout out to Gab.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.